Oh, praise God. Oh, my Lord. Real Housewives of Potomac. It's about time they had at least one halfway entertaining episode, y'all. This one was a good one, y'all. I felt like it was very entertaining. Karen and Mia was giving me everything I needed, okay? And I still feel like Mia should be the face of Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all tripping. Did y'all hear what Mia and Gordon were talking about? Like, I feel like that needs to be trend. Y'all are y'all not hearing what they're talking about? And why are we not asking questions about G and why he got fired, y'all? Like, I want to know about that. That's real organic. Shout out to Nene Leakes drama. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. The whole exchange between Karen and Mia, y'all. There is so much to be discussed. There is so much to be discussed here. Also, shout out to Candace Dillard Bassett. The lawsuit that Marco Darby, aka Gollum, anyway, he, brought a lawsuit to her for defamation, etc., etc. That got dismissed. So shout out to her. Anyway, hey y'all, my name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective, and I am here to talk to you about the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 8, episode 12, Blazed and Confused. If you're new to my channel, I talk about books, TV, movies, all kinds of things. So check out my content, okay? And if you like what you hear, you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning, hey girl, hey person, hey, welcome back. You already know the drill. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into the review. Okay, so we open up the episode with Ashley and Giselle. Tacky and tasteless, but you know what? That's a conversation for another day, okay? They are talking about patterns, as my grandma used to call it, patterns, okay? Shout out to them, the patterns. Now, why is Giselle talking about polka dot? Girl, polka dot, girl. I could already tell, right? I was like, oh no, girl. This... Anyway, so Ashley and Giselle get there. Robin and Mia end up meeting them there, and they're dishing on the Surrey County situation and also Wendy's Happy Eddie weed launch thing. And they're already being messy, okay? Already being messy. Obviously, Mia is saying that she didn't appreciate Karen for giving her a secondhand invite, and what was I going to say? There was something that I wanted to say about Ashley. I think in this episode, I really got to see how dog ass Ashley really, like, Ashley is a dog ass nigga. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ashley is a real dog ass nigga. Like, she actually takes delight in sowing seeds of discord and confusion. Am I wrong on that read? Because I said, oh my God, this girl literally gleefully tells people mess and wrong information just to get things started. Like, I looked at her and was like, and if Giselle is comfortable going into business with Ashley, I said, oh, Giselle ain't shit either. Because I don't understand how you don't read that off of her. Like, she literally loves to, like, get into your mess and try to, like, make it worse than what it is and then sit back and watch it. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. She was already trying to stir up seeds of confusion. They were trying to figure out whether or not Wendy invited Nneka to the weed event. She was like, oh, Wendy didn't invite Nneka to the weed event. Bitch, yes, she did. You already lying about stuff. Just making up stuff, right? Then they go, oh, well, did she invite Eddie? Or did Eddie invite Ike? Did Eddie invite... Like, why? Why are y'all so hell-bent on trying to figure out who got invited? Like, it was just... This is what y'all talking about? Girl, why don't you just talk... Anyway, Anyway, so the Giselle has made it a point to tell everybody that she's not going to have anything to do with Candace and Wendy, but I find it funny that instead of going to Karen's event, she decides to go to Wendy's event. Girl, I thought you didn't want to have nothing to do with Wendy. I'm confusion. Whatever, who cares? So we'll get to Neckbone. Neckbone is meeting with some guy. I guess her partner. She's coming up with a champagne line called Boudou, I think is how you pronounce it. I guess it means new beginning. And she talks about how, she starts her day with champagne by drinking her prenatal vitamins and gushing it down with champagne. And I'm going to just go ahead and say what everybody else said. Girl, how the hell are you trying to get pregnant if you're drinking champagne like this with prenatal vitamins? I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes. But again, I let grown people do what grown people want to do. That's her business. It also might have something to do with her actually being 40 and not 35, but Anyway, okay, so she has her friend Lebe. Now, Lebe is the one that said that Wendy basically spoke ill of NECA and all these things. Lebe was the one who came to NECA with all the bullshit. When I saw Lebe, something in my spirit jumped, and not in a good way. I saw her. Okay, so let me tell you this. Look at this right here. Okay, so NECA goes downstairs, go let Lebe in the room, let Lebe in the house. Then her and Lebe talk. She goes to answer the door for her other friend, Chica, I think is the name of the other friend. While Chica and NECA were coming back up into the hallway to go back into the kitchen and meet Lebe where she was at, Lebe made this face. And when I tell you this face, I said, what is going on with Lebe, y'all? Lebe, I know a hateful spirit when I see one. I know a nasty spirit when I see one, baby. Lebe, girl, she talking about Wendy. She talking about Wendy Mama. Now again, I don't know what Wendy Mama and them doing over there. I really don't. Okay, no shade to Wendy Mama. I don't know. But if Lebe involved, I was like, oh, I know a hateful spirit when I see one. I swear to God, yeah, my spirit jumped. I was like, oh my God, who is this girl and why? I would never let that lady in my house. But anyway, NECA decides that she wants to have a unpacking party. I said, now, girl, why you doing unpacking party, girl? What's going on? Don't you have money? Pay people, right? That's why girl, they do it if you have the coin. Girl, what's going on, girl? You said you have the coin. I would never. If I had the coin to have people unpack, I have the coin like NECA says she got the coin. Girl, I wouldn't touch a box. I wouldn't touch a thing. Why? And risk breaking my nails, girl, for why? See, anyway, all right. Now they get to sitting down, and instead of talking about wonderful things, gleeful things, jolly things, they bring the conversation up about Wendy. I said, NECA, why every time you get an opportunity to have a solo video or solo opportunity with the cameras, why we always bringing up Wendy? Now this is just getting out of hand to me. It's just getting out of hand. Is it getting out of hand to you? And I'm not a Wendy stan. I'm really not. I think Wendy is just all right. And shout out to Carell 8055 who says that she thinks that maybe Wendy is just boring because RHOP is boring in itself. I mean, that may be the case. That may very well be the case. But again, neckbone, why every time you get an opportunity to have the cameras to yourself, you bringing up Wendy? Girl, that's just weird to me. That's just very, very weird. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. All right? Now, she says she's going to extend, she said Wendy extended an invitation to her to come to Eddie's weed party, and she's going to accept it. She's going to try to turn a new leaf with Wendy. My thought is, if you said Wendy said and did all the things that she did, why would you want her around you? Like, that's serious. Why would you want someone around you that's like that? That you see how I was like, Lebe couldn't come in my goddamn house or be nowhere not around me. Why would Neckbone want Wendy to be around her? I'm just kind of like, Neckbone, what's going on, girl? What's going on? Which also leads me into the direction I see why Wendy wouldn't want to fool with you. Because, girl, you just said all this foolishness about me. Why the fuck you want to be around me? And why would you want me in your home touching your things? Anyway, all right. So Chris and Candace is a real short scene between the two of them. They are talking about Candace and Chris going to the weed party, seeing all of the girls' forehead, ankles. How's he going to act? How's he going to be? Candace is also really busy. She's got the tour, Deep Space Tour she's got going on. Plus, she also has a TV show that she's going to be in as well. So the girl is booked and busy, and we're here for it. And Chris says, listen, I know I'm going to see ankles and neck bone, or ankles, neck bone, and forehead. I'm not tripping. If they say, hey, if they don't say, hey, that's cool too. Okay, so we get to Eddie's weed party. Wendy, hands down, is best dressed on this show. Hands down, best dressed. Wendy always knows how to put a look together. The rest of the girls could really, really take some pointers because she always looks amazing. Okay. Now, Eddie greets the partner, and when he said hello, Hope, I thought he was calling her Ho. I thought he said hello, Ho. Did y'all catch that? I was like, Eddie, what? Huh? I was like, I think that's HOPE and not HOE. I don't know. Did y'all hear that, or was that just me? Anyway, the Hope says that they're not going to be actually rolling real ganja. They're going to just be rolling oregano, herbs, spices, etc., because they don't want to scare anybody. I said, no, that's dumb. Now, if anybody who accepted the invitation, if the people who accept the invitation know what they're doing, they accepted the invitation because they know what they're doing, right? Like, it's not I'm accepting the invitation, but I'm scared to roll weed. No, I'm accepting this invitation because I want to learn how the best technique. I'm not a roller. I don't roll. I don't do any of those things. I definitely like my edibles and things like that, but I don't like smoke. Unless it's a candle. I don't like smoke. Nothing like that. I don't Anyway, Candace comes in with Chris. She just does the, hey girl, hey, I gotta go, but I just want to show my face. Y'all know how y'all do. I just want to show my face kind of thing. She gets a box to go. She heads out, and I'm glad she was able to leave because the bullshit started as soon as she left. Okay, so the rest of the girls get there, all the girls, and Ashley says she doesn't want to have nothing to do with Chris. And I was still looking at her like, girl, they did a flashback of what Ashley said to Chris and how she was questioning whether Chris's actions were on the up and up. But the way she was delivering the message, she said it with a smile on her face. Like, I just feel like the actions that you was just a little questionable. Like, it wasn't like I'm concerned. It was, I'm trying to throw gasoline on this fire. It was so, I was looking at Ashley like, oh my, this lady, who fool with her in real life? I would never, ever. Like, she is one of those type of people who will laugh at your downfall, who is hoping for your downfall. She one of them type of girls. That's just a terrible spirit to be around. Child, Karen and Mia, girl. I'm just gonna get right to it. Actually, before Karen and Mia, we see Giselle walk in, doesn't speak to Wendy. Now, production decided that they were gonna try to, offset Wendy saying that how the hell you walk into somebody's event but you don't speak to the host. Production, obviously you don't understand Black culture because because what you did did not equate. I believe production probably is white. Baby, that's not Black culture. When you come to somebody's event, you come to the host's event, you speak to the host. Now, you ain't got to speak to the nigga you ain't fooling with, right? Unless the nigga you ain't fooling with is the host, right? Again, this is Black code. This Black culture here, okay? Now, if a bitch you don't like is throwing a party, if you don't want to fuck with her, you don't go, right? But if you feel like you trying to make amends, then you go, and before you greet anybody else, you go immediately to the host and talk to them, okay? And try to extend the hand of friendship, okay? Now, if it's a event that the bitch you on fool with is gonna be there, but she's not the exact host, then you can feel free to ignore that bitch and move on, but I'm trying to teach y'all something. Okay, you can ignore that bitch if you want to by staying out of her way, staying clear from her, or you can do the, hey, everybody, how you doing? Like Karen did at the Pajama Unpack My Things party, for free party, okay? And just was like, hey, everybody over there, okay? So it's two bitches you ain't fooling with, or one bitch you on fool with, but hey, everybody over there covers everybody, including the bitch you on fool with. You understand what I'm saying? See, I had to break down the code. I could tell the production, y'all asses ain't Black. Y'all don't know Black culture. That's Black culture, okay? All right, now, anyway. So Giselle was dead ass wrong, all right? Now, Karen and Mia. Karen, girl, I feel two ways. Now, here's the thing. I know y'all are going to be like, girl, what's going on? But my two faves. I love Karen. I love Mia. Okay. I love the both of them. I know both of them are quite problematic, especially Mia. She lies so much and she carry on so much mess, but I like Mia anyway. I really do. So I feel like Mia was fine with the invitation thing, but Ashley went back and told Karen that Mia was talking shit and all this other foolishness. So now here come Karen with a battery in her back with Mia, okay? So Karen's kicking up dust with her, don't want to hug her, don't want to do all the things because of Ashley running her mouth, okay? So Karen says, you weren't the first line draft pick, you weren't the third, you weren't basically nobody. And I said, now Karen, why'd you have to say that? That's rude, girl. Why? You didn't have to do that. Like, out of all the things to say, you didn't have to do that. Now, Mia, again, when somebody goes low, you can take it to hell if you want to, all right? So then Mia then turns around and says, well, she goes back, they go back and forth. And then she ends up saying that she calls her a trick. She said, old dog, find some tricks. That's it. She says, old dog, find some tricks. I was like, oh God, you call Karen an old dog? ooh, Mia. And then Karen was like, trick, you the trick. I said, you know what? No lies told throughout this whole back and forth. No notes. Okay. No notes. I have nothing. I have nothing. And so that starts pretty much the claws are out, okay, between Mia and Karen. So they go sit down, they rolling up their oregano, right? Eddie does his speech. Mia in the confessional trying to shade Eddie about he's the least busiest attorney. I said, Mia, what you doing over there, girl? I said, I know the unemployed ain't pointing a finger. Girl, you need to pipe down, girl. You need to pipe down, mama. You need to hush, okay? Um, Neckbone pulls Wendy aside and says, I want to sit down if we can, connect. I was like, again, Neckbone, why would you want to connect with someone who you literally said tried to come for your family through voodoo? Like, that's a really strong accusation. And if you believe this girl's family did this, why would you even want to be fooled up with her? Like, right? And so Wendy was like, I hear what you're saying, but it's going to take me some time to get there, right? And I guess Neckbone felt like Wendy should have been more receptive right then and there. But I personally feel like if Giselle and Robin can feel the way they feel for so long about Candace and Wendy, then Wendy can feel how she want to feel with Neckbone. Like, that's just that. Like, if it's okay for Giselle to keep up this foolishness with Wendy and Candace, then it's okay for Wendy to keep this up with Neckbone. Because it's actually, this whole situation with Neckbone and Wendy is more recent than the foolishness with Candace and Wendy. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments, tell me what y'all think about that. But I personally feel like Wendy had the right to feel like how she felt. And I'm also looking at Neckbone like, girl, why the fuck would you want somebody to be around you in your house after you done said all this foolishness about this girl? Like, that's weird. That's suspicious. Like, okay, girl, I don't know about that, right? Okay, so we get to Mia and Gordon. Y'all, did y'all not hear this? Like, why is this not trending? Like, the whole Wendy and Neckbone situation is trending. Karen and Mia is trending. Why are we not talking about Mia and Gordon, y'all? This is mess. This is real mess, y'all. This is real mess. So Mia and Gordon going on a date. Mia has said more than one time that she's frustrated because they do not have a nanny. I said, so you mad because you can't have somebody that's going to take care of your kids for you? Because I said, girl, you ain't got no job neither. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny because I love my girl Wendy. I love my girl Mia. But girl, you ain't got no job neither. So you have time to hang out with your kids. So you mad because the nigga can't afford to get you somebody to get you away from your kids? Is that what it is? Because girl, what? I can't get a nanny. I need a nanny. A nanny to do what, mama? Go stand in the unemployment line? Okay, please help me. Okay. Anyway, help me, girl. Y'all help me. Okay, help me. All right. Anyway, she says that Gordon is not taking self-accountability, for the reason why he got pushed out. She was like, Gordon lost his job, then I lost my job, and then we lost the nanny. I said, oh, girl, okay. What role did you play in losing your job? That's what she's upset about. She wants to know how to all of the ripple effect that caused all of them to lose their jobs, had forced them to move out, all of these things. They're basically their fall from grace, okay? And she was telling G that she was like, I was ready to divorce you. He was like, I didn't know that before until I found the receipts. And I said, ooh, okay. What's going on here, y'all? What's going on? See, this was what I'm saying. We need to be honing in on this. This is real genuine mess, y'all. Real genuine mess, okay? So they bring up Ashley, the whole situation with Michael Darby, him having back surgery, Ashley going over to help Michael through the situation. And Mia was like, girl, Ashley better than me, because I would have been like, you better call them hoes over there, especially if you cheating on me, girl. Okay. And so G asks, how will we handle the same situation? Do you think that Ashley is going to divorce Michael Darby? He said, hell nah. Why would she give up her sugar daddy? Okay. Which is all the more reason why Ashley went over there to help Michael Darby, because she don't want to get cut off from the money, right? So G makes a joke saying, no, why would she give up her sugar daddy, right? If it works, if you able to hook one. Awkward ass pause, because that's what the fuck Mia did. And they both know, G and Mia both know that G is the sugar daddy and she the sugar baby. We already know what it is, okay? So they get into the whole, how would you handle the situation? Would you do it in the same way? And Mia was like, yeah, absolutely not. We definitely getting a settlement because I don't have time. Okay. And Gordon was like, no, we wouldn't be getting a divorce. We would make up an arrangement. I said, how desperate do you have to be? How desperate do you have to be in order to keep a woman by paying her to be your wife? Like, what is I guess he just wants somebody to be, I guess he's paying for a beautiful woman to be his nurse at the end of the day when he croaks. I don't know. Are y'all disturbed by that? Get in the comments and tell me what y'all are thinking. Cause I'm like, what? He said, I get what I want. I get to be married to a beautiful woman, and you get what you want by having me around. I said, he didn't even say access to the money, which is what he should have said, because that's what she gets, right? G is that he is one desperate ass man. That's a desperate ass man. So in the confessional, producers are asking her, what do you think about this? Give us some more explanation. She was like, I can't comment. I said, girl, yeah, you can't comment because you already know what it is and you're trying to put all your business in the street. Okay, that's what that is. So we get to the PJ unpacking for free party, unpack my things for free party. I would have been just like Wendy. Girl, I ain't coming over here and working for free for you, girl. No. Are you kidding? Girl, no. Absolute the fuck not. No, ma'am. Please, if you don't go somewhere and hire somebody since you got the coin, girl, and even if you don't got the coin, girl, I ain't unpacking your stuff. Girl, what the fuck? Anyway, so everyone gets there, and Giselle is being messy as soon as she gets an opportunity to. Giselle's like, oh, where's Wendy? Is she coming? I said, nah, why are you worried about a bitch you don't even like? Again, this is a woman that you do not like. Why are you asking about her, Giselle? Why are you concerned? I don't remember the girl's name, but Wendy's friend was like, no, she's not going to be able to come. I guess Wendy also told Karen that she isn't going to be able to come. Giselle was like, why didn't she tell the host? Why didn't she tell the host? Girl, why the fuck you worried about a bitch you don't like? What is going on, Giselle? See, that's the stuff that I'm talking about, the high school shit that I be talking about. So then Giselle goes on and asks Karen about Mia and saying, are y'all good today? Because I know y'all were going back and forth. Now, there was much more conversation going on, but I'm just trying to get to the good stuff because, some of this stuff was just fluff, right? And Karen opens up the can again on Mia. And I'm just like, damn, like, I really don't want to see them arguing. I don't want to see them fighting. I really don't. So how do we get into it? Karen wants Mia to respect her, right? She doesn't want her to disrespect her. She wants respect, period, right? You call me an old dog. You call me you call me a trick. I called you a trick. All this foolishness. I just want you to respect me, okay? So they get into it and they basically face off, right? Actually, before they could even get into it, Neckbone tells them that the food is ready. Y'all, that food looked real good. That food really looked amazing. Shout out to Neckbone. She did a good job. So they're standing around and they're about to get into it again. And Karen was like, listen, you guys have been coming for me about cheating rumors and all this other stuff, because that's where Mia goes, right? And she said, y'all have been coming for me for quite a long time. I don't bring up rumors. If I hear something, I don't say anything because I don't have proof, etc. But I didn't say anything to you about the rapper and you effing a married man. And I was like, ooh, okay, what's going on, girl? What's happening? And Mia was like, first of all, in the confessional, it's not a rapper. So she talking about this little boy. I'm telling y'all. So go check out my recap of the Carlos King interview with the boy that she with. His name is Incognito, or that's what he called himself. We don't know what his government name is. I think that's who she's talking about. And because he also says that he's hung out with her and G before, because I believe G is trying to create some sort of arrangement, which I still don't feel like G is ready to divorce her based off of what he said in this episode. So Mia was like, yeah, I've hung out with the rapper, right? I've hung out with such and such, but they kept bleeping out names. And Giselle said something and bleeped it all out too. And I was just like, who are y'all talking about? Anyway, so everybody was like, what? Candace in the confessional says, Mia, strikes me as the person who's looking for security, right? And she wants someone who's going to be able to keep up a lifestyle, take care of her children. She was like, girl, it ain't finna be no rapper, girl. Isn't that what do they teach you down in homeschool? I said, Candace, girl, shut the fuck up. Candace confessionals, she literally be eating them girls up. It's Candace and Karen's confessionals that I live for. I love their confessionals. Too damn funny. Anyway, so Mia does admit to hanging out with some guy with G, but it's still like, girl, who is this man? Anyway, so they get into the game of Never Have I Ever, and they put cards in a thing, and basically you put something in there and you want someone to face the music and tell the truth about. So who's paying for vitamin D? This is Giselle talking. I said, nah, the irony, because where that little boy Jason at, I know Giselle's paying for him to be on the show. Got to be. Because, girl, please, okay? And they point out Sharice. Y'all already know. Sharice always be look throwed together. Just blown in. Just, girl, ugh. Even when she tries to look good, she still just look thrown together. Anyway, I don't wet or something. She just always look wet. Anyway, or damp. Anyway, so then we get into having screenshots of somebody in their phone. Girl, why the fuck do Karen have screenshots of Robin and her family in her phone and tries to justify it? Karen, girl, you was out on a ledge with that one, girl. What the fuck you talking about, girl? No, ma'am. We don't have screenshots of nobody in our phone. Not like that. Especially a bitch I don't like. Girl, that's stalker. What I potentially think is that what Karen was doing was maybe getting dirt on them to send it to the blogs. That's what I think. That's potentially what I think. I think Karen had dirt, right? She's got dirt, or thought she had dirt, or maybe potentially wanted to spread some sort of dirt, whether it was true or not, and send it to the blogs. And she wanted to send pictures as well. I personally think that's what Karen was doing. I don't think that it was I got a folder on everybody and no foolishness. Like, I don't think that. I think Karen just got caught with her slip showing and don't have no real explanation for these girls. But I personally feel like Karen was in there trying to send information to the blogs. That's personally what I think, is she was using screenshots of Robin's family to potentially do that, y'all. That's what I think. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Y'all, it was very good. I enjoyed it. Finally, it only took 11 episodes to get to something that was halfway damn decent, okay? Y'all get down in the comments. Please tell me what y'all think. I need to hear what y'all have to say about this damn show. Fill me in on where I missed. Obviously, if there's something that you want to talk about that I didn't cover, sound off in the comments. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.